What's up, y'all? So I haven't really taken the time to do any kind of an intro or introduce myself or anything, so I guess I'm sitting out here in the shipping channel. It's kind of slow day right now, so I'll go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Matt. I'm the okayest kayaker. I like kayak fishing in Tampa Bay. I live in Riverview, so get out to the south part of the bay maybe a couple of times a month. I just started shooting a GoPro video a couple of years ago because I was tired of almost dropping my phone in the water, and decided to start posting some videos online. So today it's been a really slow, hot morning, which is frustrating. I had a couple of good runs from something out here in the shipping channel, but unfortunately spit the hook one time and broke off my 40-pound leader on another, so that was surprising. Must have been a pretty big fish. Or pretty toothy fish. But yeah, so been a little slow, hoping the day picks up and hopefully have some good footage for you to share. But I just wanted to take the time to introduce myself. Hopefully you guys will be seeing me again soon.
Hey, you know you could bring that thing we can put the fish in. We can bring it. You gotta put 2 hours to bring it and sit it on a rock. It's the cooler thing. And you can put the orange thing on top of the rock so it don't go down.
Yeah, that school that was over there just came and swam past me. There was probably a 30+ incher that just swam past me. This guy's got to be mid-20s. No, I got cut pinfish on the bottom. I got a little split shot. I like to keep it on the bottom, though I get why you got the bobbers to keep it off the rocks.
Man, I just see some boy from Lakeland, man. He's been out here killing it for these damn stuff.
I mean, like you...
Standing right here, throwing 10, 20 feet and just wrecking them right here in this hole.
Yeah, like you said, the hatchery, man, I've been coming here for a few years now, and like, it doesn't matter what you have. If you got shrimp, pinfish, greenbacks, whatever, you're gonna do all right.
I noticed when everyone's catching them on shrimp, if you want to set yourself different from everyone, throw on a pinfish and see what you get.
Yeah, well, that's what I got now. I just put a pinfish on and cut the head off. First redfish of the day. Pretty nice fish. Swallow that whole hook. And this is probably a 16-inch redfish, huh? 19 inches, not very big. Definitely not gonna keep them. Go home, little fella. Oh, that's definitely a fish. Oh, nice. Somehow I foul hooked a snapper. Not sure. He looks like he's close to 10 inches. If he is, we're definitely keeping him. That's for sure. Alright, so unfortunately, I had the GoPro turned off. Really, it just ran out of battery and I was too lazy to put a new one in there. And we ended up catching a nice redfish. And now this nice snapper, all at the same time. So, I'm gonna see if we can't get a nice little video. Maybe a nice picture. Don't worry about this thing going in the water. All right, let's get this guy taken care of. It's sitting here for a minute. It's a pretty good sized redfish. Looks like, let's get the camera down here so you can see it. And he's about 22 inches. Let's see. I gotta go. Wow. Did not like that. Just got this Rapala fish grips for my birthday. Thank you to my amazing girlfriend. Check it out. Actually works pretty nice. Even though we almost lost this guy. Alright, so we're on 0 inches there. And he's about 21 and a half. Definitely a keeper. Alright, next, got this somehow foul hooked snapper. I'm not sure how you managed to do this, buddy. Ow, fucker. Yep. Looks like you bit the line. Alright, that should hold you. Managed to gut hook yourself pretty good. And that one out. Let's see how big you are. You're just under or just over? Yeah, you're a solid 11 inches. So you will definitely be coming home. And we're gonna have a party later. Be out here for a little bit longer today. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these fish on a stringer, which I don't have a fancy stringer. Just use some line right through that gill. And that, thank you. Of course, you only get to keep one redfish. So if we catch any more redfish, it'll just be for fun. But redfish are definitely fun to catch, so that'll be cool for sure. Let's get these guys taken care of. Looks like they're gonna be best friends. Both a little bit of space. Let's get some fish back out there. That worked out pretty well. We've been having a rough morning. Been a rough last few days we came out. And just decided to stop and see if there were any fish on our way back to the landing. And got lucky with a couple of redfish, one definitely a keeper, and then a nice snapper. So turned out to be a pretty good afternoon. It was a really long morning, really hot morning, pretty hot afternoon as well. We're going to stay out here for a few more minutes, see if we maybe get lucky on another mangrove snapper. That would be fantastic. So stick around, let's see what happens. I guess I'll go over the setup real quick. On this rod I've got a 3/0 circle hook. I always use circle hooks, I think it's a little easier. Fish just kind of hook themselves, do half the work for you. So I got a 3/0 circle hook on 25-pound leader, just a tiny little split shot. If I had a bigger one I'd probably use it. I'm gonna try to get away with the smallest split shot I can. That's tied to 15-pound Power Pro. The reel is a 4000 Shimano Stratic on a 8-foot Redbone. I believe this is the heavy 17 to 40 pound rod. I like this setup. This setup's pretty good. Obviously has no trouble with redfish or snapper or anything like that. I'd like to try it out against a grouper out in the shipping channel, but didn't have much luck today. So we'll see what happens. Go ahead and let Rodney do his thing. Rodney's been the best fisherman on the boat today, as he usually is. See if I can throw this in a better spot. So this setup, pretty similar. This is actually a 1/0 circle hook on 25-pound leader. Again, tiny little split shot, 15-pound Power Pro. And this is a 3000 Shimano Stratic CI4 Plus. Pretty nice reel. Still has plenty of drag, but it is super light. The rod, this might be my favorite rod. It's a Mojo Yak 7'6", 8 to 17 pound, which I think is like the heavy version of this rod. It's meant for kayaks. It has a shorter butt. It's a really light rod, so if you're throwing lures or something, it's really comfortable. So this is probably one of my favorite setups. Definitely gets put to the test against bigger fish, but I've caught 30-inch redfish with it. It'd be pretty tough to pull something off the structure with this rod, but if you're just in for a short fight, it's really not too bad. So we might have something going on this rod. It's this current. Hard to keep anything where you want it with these little split shots, but I feel like the more weight you put on it, easier it is for something to see it. Now this rod is the big old grouper rod. This is a Shimano Talus Blue Water. It's 20 to 50 pound, 7'2" length. This is a really nice rod, and it definitely can handle big fish. Got a Pin Slammer 4500 on it with 30-pound braid, and today I've got 40-pound leader on it. I don't know how the hell this pinfish keeps coming off of this hook, but about to give up on using this hook. These are these Stewie jigs. You might have seen them on a different fishing channel before, Tampa Bay fishing channel. So they sell these. I think you can get them elsewhere as well, but that's where I got these from. And they are pretty useful, but I think the barb is getting a little worn out on this one, so not really worth it using it for the rest of the day. But that's a nice setup. That's a pretty sturdy setup. Definitely can turn a fish around with that rod and reel. So that's one that I had got with the intention of taking it more grouper fishing, or actually trolling from the kayak out in the shipping channel way the hell out there, which is where we were earlier today. But it got hot and lonely. No fish wanted to keep us company, so we came back in here, decided to stop and fish for a couple of minutes before heading home. Oh, that was something happening there. Is that another snapper? Oh, it is another snapper. Look at that. I wish I'd have caught a couple more of those mojaras earlier. It's not a very big one. It's 10 inches he's coming home, because I'm already cleaning one, so I might as well clean the other. Oh yeah, he's easy. Easy 10 inches. Past 10 inches, which... not a giant, that's for sure, but we'll keep him. Alright. Yeah. Ooh. That's a redfish. Oh no, that's another snapper. That's another snapper, isn't it? Oh no, that's a red. He's a little bit smaller than the first couple that we got, I think. Should I take that back? About the same size as the one we're keeping. Right about 21, 22 inches. First one we caught was about 20 inches. I don't think we got that on camera. See, this rod handles this fish okay. I mean, he's digging hard towards that structure, but I'm able to pull him back off of it. I mean, it's a 21, 22 inch redfish, so it ain't a bad fish. Not a bruiser by any means, but a fun fight on one of these smaller rods. Let's get this other rod out of the way. Not sure where the hook is for that. Alright, let's get you in the boat. That's a pretty good fish. Out of curiosity, how big it is. Yeah, that's much bigger than the first fish. That's about a 6-pound redfish. Well, I was mistaken. That is definitely a big fish. he swallowed that bait. And we're not going to get that hook back. Well, you can keep the hook, friend. I'm sure you'll be done with it in a couple of days. You can get a good shot. Oh, he's bleeding pretty good. Yeah, it's a good fish though. It's well, he's almost above slot. That's a 26-inch redfish with a tail fully pinched. He's not quite 27, but he is bleeding pretty good. Man, these circle hooks, tell you what, they're supposed to keep this from happening, but this fish is gonna die on me. He's bleeding out pretty good. Let's see if we can't take this other one off the line and let him go, because there's no way we're gonna save this other redfish. He is done for. I don't want to get bit by one of these damn snapper. I'm trying to free this guy, but good reason to put fish on a stringer in case you need to take them off the stringer. Because that big old redfish, he ain't gonna make it, which is unfortunate. Again, the reason I like to fish with circle hooks is to keep things like that from happening. See if we can get a nice underwater release on this guy. There he goes. Tell you what, I don't remember what the name of that phone case is. And you know, nobody's sponsoring my channel. I got like 7 subscribers. But that phone case is really fucking nice. Alright, y'all, that was another long, tough day of fishing. We got out in the morning, decided to go out to the shipping channel. No luck there. Came back in right on the flats. And luckily our patience paid off. Ended up getting a couple of snapper, caught a few redfish, ended up taking home big redfish that unfortunately just got hooked. Even using circle hooks, like sometimes they're just gonna swallow the hook. There's not much you can do. I think when I was trying to pull him off of a rock that he was stuck on, I pretty much killed him at that point, so I feel kind of bad about that. But he is a legal fish, so you know, somebody could have taken him home anyways. So we'll probably fry him up. Hopefully do that mango salsa again. That was pretty good. But yeah, it was a good day fishing. Thanks for coming along, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.